Now that you have chosen a big idea or theme for your class to study, it is important for you to imagine all kinds of ways that the age group you teach might associate with this big idea. You want to draw from students their personal experiences with the big idea. So set aside the content you want to teach. Focus on the students, focus on their experiences with that big idea so they connect to it. If you're a history teacher focusing on conflict, start imagining what students might say about their experiences with conflict. If you're a science teacher talking about structure, figure out what students know about structures in their lives. The point here is to make a personal connection between the big idea and each student. This way they can begin laying the foundation and create a lens for all kinds of information to be perceived, created, and expanded upon. So what would be the prompts that you would use to engage students in meaningful and personal discussion with your big idea? Think about the grade level you teach. Think of synonyms for this big idea. If you're teaching conflict, you might want to use words like disagreement or tension in your prompt and in your discussion. So take a minute right now to decide the big idea you're going to focus on. And one, imagine the kinds of experiences students already have in general with the big idea. And two, write down the questions and prompts that you will use to engage the class in meaningful discussion about the topic. A conversation where they can tell and categorize their experiences. For example, if a history teacher focuses on conflict, they may ask fourth graders to share stories of times they did not get along with others. They may ask, how did it feel? How did you respond? All of these first-hand stories can then be categorized into causes of conflict, emotional effects of conflicts, ways we respond when in conflict. All of these categories can then be recalled when studying and investigating important historical events. Take a minute to list the prompts you will use to engage students in conversation around the big idea you chose.